Welcome to Sairam Tribuli YouTube channel. It's a continuation of generation of high voltage, that is by using rectifier method, and by using simple voltage doubler rectifier, right? So in this we're having two diodes, like both the cycles it will be conducting. So at the end of the output side we're getting 2 volts, not 1 volts. See here, supply we are giving, due to that supply capacitor C1 and C2 will be there. C1 gives one voltage, and another one is across rectifier, through rectifier R2, and then through rectifier R1 C2 will charge. So finally we'll get I mean at the end, in a sense, at the output side we'll get 2 volts. Supply we are giving 1 volts, the output will get 2 volts. See, another one is cascading voltage doubler. Cascading voltage doubler like this. Supply we are giving, as you can see the diagram, so this is supply. Supply is we are giving, and then one input is here, another one input is here. So what happens? This part is looks like a normal one, so it gives 2 volts, and then this part gives another 2 volts. So finally, we will get 2 volts plus 2 volts. We'll get 4 volts, right? So this is the output of cascading voltage doubler. So voltage doubler, the name itself indicates the input voltage will be double the output voltage. That's all, nothing is there. So voltage is waveform of AC voltage, is output voltage on the no load of the voltage doubler shown in the figure, right? uh, this is a voltage doubler circuit. 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 as I mentioned. So one is DC, one is DC, another one is AC. Due to AC, that DC will get DC output voltage. So waveform of AC voltage and DC output voltage on the no load of a voltage doubler shown in figure. No load, okay. So next is Van de Graaff generator. So Van de Graaff generator, so it's a electrostatic type generator, generates high potential difference. So Van de Graaff generator, nothing is there. So just we are injecting some positive particles. I mean positive ions or positive electrons. So what happens? The it will carry to the surrounding. I mean, like a particular one sphere will spread overall. So it's a type of electrostatic generator. It generates high potential difference, and I mean high potential difference it generates, in the sense definitely high voltage. Okay, and then the generated potential difference are used to speed up the particle like ions, so that particle acceleration. So the Van de Graaff generator application is nuclear physics experiment. There we want high voltage for bombarding or whatever, right? So the potential difference achieved in a modern Van de Graaff generator can reach 5 megavolts. So not normal volts, it's a megavolts range. Keep it in your mind. So a Van de Graaff generator operates by transferring the electric charges from moving belt to the terminal, right? The high voltage generated by an Van de Graaff generator can be used for accelerating atomic particles to high speed. See, whatever Van de Graaff generator transferring the electric charges from the moving terminal to the belt to the another terminal. So it will be moving from injecting side to the whatever the sphere. As there's the potential difference will be increases. I mean, like the electrostatic charges, spraying outside the surface of the this sphere electrode. So that high voltage generated by the Van de Graaff generator can be used from the accelerating subatomic particles to high speed. So to increasing the speed, making Van de Graaff generator useful tool for fundamental nuclear physics experiments. Okay. So working of generator is based on two principles. So there is a two principles are present. One is discharging action sharp point. Electric discharge takes place in air or gases readily pointed in the conductor. So air or gas is the working media, and if the charge per conductor is brought into the internal contact with a hollow conductor, all of its charge transfer to the surface of the hollow conductor, no matter how high the potential later may be. So whatever discharging take place in the generator, I mean like Van de Graaff generator, it depends upon electric discharge. Like it depends upon the media, air or vacuum or gases, and whatever we are placing, right, whatever we are injecting, whatever we are placing the electrostatic charges, I mean like we are placing and it will be rotating and till to the particular sphere. So the in that sphere the electric charges will be spread, I mean it will spray. And after that what happens, the if suppose potential increases, automatically it gives some spark. So like that it will be operating. And the application of Van de Graaff generator, accelerating electrons to sterilize the food and processing materials. So in the food industries, there also we want a Van de Graaff generator for heating and melting of any food, or melting of mm, melting of a particular product. And also accelerating protons for a nuclear physics experiment. Accelerating protons in the nuclear physics also we want more voltage because of to melting purpose or energizing purpose, excitation purpose. There also we're having a Van de Graaff generator. And driving X-ray tubes, there also we're using Van de Graaff generator for X-ray tubes. See, X-ray needs high voltage, right? So whatever the cutting of tool sets and then cutting of materials, metals, so there we need high voltage for high voltage. So there this is required. So this is a Van de Graaff generator. Okay, Van de Graaff generator. See, this is a ground, and then this is a earthed enclosure, 8 1. So this is completely lower spray point one, and second one is motor driven pulley. So motor driven pulley. So electrons injecting here. Okay, so just material will be there. Just to assume, what happens? The insulated belt. This one. Okay, insulated belt is like any insulating materials we're using. Uh, this is a belt. Okay, so complete this is a setup. Okay, don't confuse, this is a, like normally the pencil sketch, this is a complete product. So product they have made half sectional view. And high voltage terminal is fourth one. This is a high voltage terminal. This is a dome shaped structure. Dome in the sense like a spear like structure. And collector is fifth one. Collector is this one. Okay, this one is a collector. And upper pulley insulated from the terminal. So sixth one is upper pulley insulated from the terminals. And the upper spray point is seventh one. Upper spray point, it will be spraying whatever we are injecting electrons or positive ions. Is here, it will be spraying like this. It will be spraying like this. See, the movement is like this. See, the movement is positive and here to here, here to here it is spreading, and here negative. Okay, and ortho enclosure is here. So this is a Van de Graaff generator to generate high voltage. So at the surface will get a high voltages because higher potential will occur from here to here, lower potential, higher potential. So simple Van de Graaff generator consisting of a belt of silk or similar flexible dielectric material. Running are two metal pulleys. So two metal pulleys is there. Generator usually enclosed in earthen metallic cylinder vessels and is operated under the pressure in vacuum. Vacuum air or gases we are using for transmit. I mean like transferring the power, transferring the electrons. Charge is spread on an insulating moving belt from corona point. So from starting point to other point, the charge will be spread. So required potential of 10 to 100 kilovolts. So potential is 10 to 100 kilovolts is required, and the belt is driven by an electric motor at a speed of 1000 to 2000 rpm. So the motor speed, I mean just like the belt movement. Okay, the potential of high voltage electrode rises in the rate of dv by dt, I by c dq by dt, I by c, where I is this net charging node. So just nothing is there, just capacitor q is equal to what, q is equal to cv. Okay, If you want a V, I mean change in voltage with respect to change in time. So dq by dt is equal to C into dv by dt. If you want dv by dt, what about q? Q is equal to it. So dq by dt is there, dq by dt. So I by c, uh, I by c is the answer. I by c is the answer.